What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Afan, and today we're gonna watch Breaking Bad Season 4 we're in, and it's episode 12 called End Times. Now then, before we get into the episode, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's available on my Patreon, link in the description. Also, if you want to see the next episode, they'll be available on Patreon as well, and potentially even the episode after that will be available on Patreon as well. So check it out. Thank you, patrons, YouTube members, and subscribers for supporting me all this time. Your support means a lot to me, so thank you so very much once again. Now then, let me address some comments from the last video before we get into the next one. A few of you thought that I missed Walt calling Walt Jr. Jesse. I didn't miss. I heard it. I just didn't make anything of it. I mean, it's like he's in a very weird situation, right? He got beat up. He just woke up and Walt Jr. came in and he's kind of in a panic sort of situation, and he's not in the best of shape, is he? So confusing someone's name, yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you're going to tell me that your dad has never confused your name, well, you're lying. That's just the simple truth is, because parents do that all the time. It's nothing new. Second reason why I didn't make anything of it was because we have heard Walt in the past called Jesse's son. Like literally the word son has been used for Jesse by Walt. So it was nothing new. Like it was like, to me, it was just another scene. Like, you know what I mean? So I didn't miss, but I didn't comment on it either. So that's what that was. Another thing that I did miss, I didn't miss it in the sense that I did see it happen, but I missed it in the sense that I didn't really connect the dots, which honestly, I still don't think that I should have been able to connect the dots. This is my first time watching, so you got to keep that in mind, that you are someone who are watching this for the whatever time, but not the first time. I'm someone who's watching this first time. So when Gus, sometimes I will confuse the names, by the way, so keep that in mind as well. Gus, when he takes the tablets or whatever, I did see him do that. I just didn't. I mean, think about it, right? You see someone take a pill or a tablet or whatever, right? Do you automatically think, oh, in the next scene, he's going to poison himself? That's a bit of a leap. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't connect that. Yeah, but I did see him, the pills, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And lastly, and this one kind of annoyed me because it's self-explanatory. It's something that you should know already. I shouldn't have to say this. Yeah, each episode, you'll get a different reaction out of me. Someone said that my reaction in the previous episodes were different than this one. Well, no shit. Yeah, every episode has a different vibe, has a different sort of plot, different events are taking place. Well, yeah, my reaction's different because obviously, like, do I really need to spell that out for you? So yeah, there will be some episodes where I'm a little upset, and there will be some episodes where I'm just laughing and having fun, like I really, like, it's annoying, really, because how is that not self-explanatory? Do you know what I mean? Each season has a different vibe. I mean, if you look at Breaking Bad Season 1 and Breaking Bad now, I'll just give you a small example of what I mean. Look at the White family, right? Walter White's family, Skylar White and Walter White. Season 1, they were sweet, innocent school teacher, mom who's pregnant, who's gonna have a baby. They have a child who's disabled. That brings its own set of problems with it. He has to work overtime. He's not making enough money. He gets hit with cancer on top of that. I mean, it really hurts to see someone like that, right? It's like Huell said, it's a God, what did he say? I forgot. But it's like an event that is completely and totally unfair and not deserved. But it is what it is. And so you really feel sad for them. Now, that same family now is a major drug dealing family. Skylar is involved. Walter as well. He's a murderer, straight up. And it seems like a solution to everything they do is just kill the person. Even Skylar, when something doesn't go her way, what does she do? She threatens those people. That's what she did with Bogdan. That's what she's done with Ted. I'm not even sure if Ted is alive. I mean, I saw him move his pinky, so he might be alive. But yeah, the show is not the same. That's why my reactions are not the same. How can you expect it to be the same? It's not the same show. It says Breaking Bad, but it's very different, man. Come on. I can't feel bad for Don Eladio like I felt bad for Jane. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not the same. So don't compare that season 1 reaction with this, because season 1 Breaking Bad is not comparable to season 4 Breaking Bad. These are, you could say these are two different shows in a way as well. So yeah, it's, that one did annoy me a little little bit because I'm like, come on, man, like this is just stupid now. But anyways, without any further ado, let's get into the episode. I cannot wait to see what'll happen because they left us on quite a cliffhanger in the last one. It was so intense, man. Such an amazing episode. Okay, and that music as well, that was such intense music. Uh-oh, who's it?
What about your stuff? Oh, you know what? We'll talk to them about stopping at your place.
Oh, that's the DEA. Because he said Nelson Bray. I'm like, how do they know their
I'm not
names?
going to Hank and Marie's. I'm not.
Okay, cool.
I'm the real target.
I'm the real danger. Come on.
No one will be safe at Hank's if I'm there.
Yeah. Come
Skylar,
on, Marie. You don't.
these-
Oh my God! I was just gonna say you don't know these people.
Here, it's called protective custody.
All they know is that Hank is the only person that's in danger.
Yeah, we can't even tell them the full story.
Or Junior, or Hank, for that matter.
Skylar, come on, you're good at coming up with shit. Pretty good liar. Lie.
That Marie will be overreacting.
Except she's not.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that, Marie. I mean, Skylar, again, I confused the name.
Yeah, with everyone else.
You really expect me to say, okay, well, sure, just stay?
Yeah.
There's got to be another way.
There isn't. There was, but now there isn't.
How long till you're safe?
I don't know if he'll ever be safe. He can work it out, but I don't know if they'll make it so that he's
Oh,
safe.
Skylar.
Yeah.
I have lived under the threat of death for a year now.
There it is.
I alone should suffer the consequences of those choices. No one else. They're coming.
I see what he's saying, but if he dies or something happens to him, he's not the only one suffering. Everyone suffers. You know, if he dies or something, it affects everyone.
Feed that belt. Yep, right through those seatbelt holders. Thank you so much.
I've got a car wash to run. I mean, you don't honestly believe that I'm in danger.
Yeah, he's not in danger, Hank. He is the danger. I got worried there for a second when I saw the two cars come in. I was like, nah, those, yeah, it might be a DA because the cars, you know, those cars are normally used by like cops and stuff. She knows. That's why she's crying. Hey, baby. Don't cry. Come on, Skylar, get in. Take care of the baby. I'll laugh at anything, but a baby crying, yeah, that gets me. It's like, come on, man. Yeah. Hey, he's got his white, I think that's a Juarez, right? I'm not entirely sure if I'm saying that correctly. I see it on the road sometimes. By the way, some of you thought that I was laughing at the car because it's a cheap car. That's not why I was laughing at all. The alternate cars that I mentioned, like a Civic or something, that's not an expensive car. I was laughing at it because, I mean, look at the car. Anyways, it doesn't matter. For a high school kid, that's not the car you want. Oh, let's go. Come on, go and shoot yourself. He's gonna stop at him again. Oh my. Come on, third time's a charm. Let's do this. One more time. He's gonna stop at him again, isn't it? No. What? Shoot the plant. That reminds me, there used to be these white flowers back in the old country where I lived in the streets. They would be all over the street, and the street had such an amazing scent. It was a natural air freshener. I'd sometimes pick up the petals and just take a whiff. It was amazing, man. I mean, look at that car. Come on, that's the ugliest car I've ever seen. It's not about the price, all right? It's the style.
Why didn't your people put him in the car?
Because it's not Nazi Germany.
Germany. If I had $1 every time I heard that, you know what? I'm going to call. Get his behind here immediately.
Just as bad.
He is listening to me.
Because we are all in danger here.
You're not in danger. Come on. You're calling the danger.
You guys can stay here as long as you like. Okay, we got plenty of room. But I wouldn't worry about any danger to Walt or any of us.
Is that plant back there? Is that plant that has that jelly stuff inside?
Smokescreen.
How do you mean a smoke screen?
Hello, something?
Someone didn't like the way I've been spending my free time.
What? Minerals?
Yeah, minerals. Well, there is a connection. Minerals, crystals, meth.
Also,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
locked down for my own protection.
Did you say what?
Yeah.
Chicken restaurant?
Hank,
Yeah, los pollos hermanos.
But I think Los Pollos Hermanos is a front for the biggest meth distributor in the Southwest.
oh my God.
Mineral distribution.
Not some German multinational whatever. And definitely not Colonel Sanders. Now, if we even had a shred of proof.
Wasn't that what you get paid to go get? Remember that laundry I told you about? I'd start there.
Ooh. Oh, right. Yeah.
Hey,
Hank Wayne, I'm telling you. Bruce Wayne's long-lost brother, we found him.
There's no way in hell a judge is going to give me a search warrant.
search warrant? What happened to good old-fashioned knock and talk? Oh, that's right. I forgot. You were never very good at those, were you?
Ooh, I like the way he played him there. He's gonna go now. Now Steve has to go. That's a challenge right there. Oh, lovely. There it is. There it is. Let's go. I keep seeing this green, right? That kind of green. Skylar was wearing that dress, I don't know what it's called. That was very similar to that green. That's basically the show's color, do you know what I mean? That kind of green, not just any green.
I bust this chef. Well, he says he's a chef, but just because you work at a restaurant that charges $14 for a burger, chef, that makes you a glorified burger flipper. At least in my book.
That sounds like a curse word. You burger flipper.
He says, well, just because you found heroin in my chef whites doesn't make it mine. You know, maybe it came from the place that launders my chef white.
Maybe?
There's a big load of steaming horse shit. I mean, we're gonna find heroin here like we're gonna find Jimmy Hoffa.
Did you examine the shit? It might have been dog shit. Just saying.
Checking out this burger flipper story, and if I don't, his
I see. He's playing it down.
politics, huh?
He's making it sound like he's just, you know.
So I'll have to go get a warrant, and we'll do it.
Okay, you don't want that.
20 agents poking around? It'd be less trouble if it was just us two.
There you go.
Your call.
Better call Saul.
You make it quick, right? Dennis, we'll be like the wind. Okay. Could you tell him? Okay. Okay.
I'm like, he opens the door, there are 15 other guys in there. Oh, doggy. Well, they don't need 15 guys. They've got a dog.
People for us confuses the dog's nose.
A dog's worth 15 people for sure. Is a dog going to be able to... But he can do the fumes, right? I was thinking because it's very well protected, like there's this whole metal area, but which, you know, you got to go underground and all that. But the fumes are coming to the top, so you might be able to catch a whiff of that. This is where, this is the place they go down. Okay, cool. Do they know? Is anybody even here? Oh, they are here.
So,
Is that a phone or a pen? They called him? Okay, yeah, they called him. That's a phone.
I feel like snuck down here in a laundry hamper for the rest of eternity. I'm going on record. This blows.
Still got the bruises.
You.
I was like, this is probably soundproof, right?
I have a pretty good idea.
This is all a result of your former partner. Do you understand now?
Just trying to play them.
You know, I get it. The guy's a complete and total dick.
I agree. And I agree there as well. The guy's a complete total dick, like I said at the start. They're murderers, but I do still care. But just not the way I did in season 1, like, you know.
Happens to Mr. White. We are going to have a problem.
Understand,
Gustavo? Well, this guy will come up with a plan.
There will be an appropriate response.
Okay, well. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Appropriate. That could mean anything, Jesse. Turn you into a minion. He's already done that. Look at you. Nothing. Have a nice. Nada?
They're gone.
We're good.
He's cooking with that Walt again. So, I was thinking, maybe they got something, but they don't want to say anything to, like, alert them, do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. The DA, I mean. I was gonna say, where's his car? Because when they pulled in, I couldn't see his car. So how... They do this on a daily basis then? Because how did they know they were going to come in today specifically? They did know something was happening because Walt told them, but...
You have reached Walter White. At the tone, please state your name, number, and the reason for your call. Thank you.
It kind of reminded me of Jane, you know? When he used to call her and hear the recording over and over again.
Hey, kid, it's me, Goodman. Give me a call, would you?
He's a good man.
Don't call, just get over here, would you just please? I don't know if I'm speaking English here.
Heol.
Hey, yo, get your goon off me. Moron, drop, leave it.
Sorry, you can't be too careful these days. I mean, come on.
Heol. He's good, isn't he?
Take a break, HT, let's go.
You're gonna stop calling me that.
What did he take from him?
You're tied.
Yeah.
Or what did he put in there? Probably put something in there.
Hey, it's endearing.
So,
All right.
what's so important?
I'll take notes. Honey tits.
Ever hear the expression of fart in the wind, kid? Well, inside of an hour, that's gonna be me, okay? I'm hitting the road, I'm gone.
And he is too?
I'm hot if you catch my drift.
I'm not catching, like, anything.
What about COVID? You catching that?
Today, he didn't show up to work, and the DEA just happened to, like, raid us. Some coincidence, huh?
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you definitely don't know about that.
I'm threatening to murder his entire family. I sit up and take notice because, hey, after all, what am I if not family?
His family. Familia.
Hey, listen, do me a favor. Would you put in a good word for me with Frye? For old time's sake. I can't afford to butter the wrong bread here. Yeah?
Yeah? All right, so before you guys yell at me for not noticing things again, I noticed Hugh did the search and then he put his hand in his pocket. Now, I'm not sure if he took something or put something back. If he put something in there, why would he put his hand in his pocket? So he probably took something, but what did he take, though? Did he take his phone or something? Or was that just something that happened and now, because of you guys, I'm reading way too much into shit? God damn, look at the purple. The tea or sugar or whatever, even that is purple. And the brushes are purple.
I just don't.
It's coffee, I think, yeah. Because there's a coffee maker right next to it. I swear that Holly was wearing pink before and now it looks like purple. With all the purple around, it just looks purple.
Yeah, sure. Just stay up here if you would.
And I love areas like this, like hilly, you know. I grew up in areas like this and back home. Well, they were nothing like this. They were way harsher than this, harsher terrain. He's like, yay, I lit up a cigarette for Skylar White. I'm gonna be famous. Can I get a selfie? He's thinking about the family threat thing.
What's wrong with him? What hospital?
Brock? Yeah, okay. The hospital's purple too.
It's like he's got the flu, but it just keeps getting worse.
Andrea Kentia, right here.
I'll talk in a second, hold on.
So you're the boy's father?
No.
I wish. I like how they placed the tiles like across from each other. I know what you're doing. That's the Breaking Bad tile logo thingy. Alright, so it's like the flu, but it keeps getting worse. Isn't that what Walt said? Okay then! It's not a thing. Would Walt do that?
Andrea!
I am so confused. How?
Rice. Right, it sounds like rice. You need to tell
Rice and beans.
Just tell him. It's a guess. Okay, rice. Don't know what you're talking about.
So it's over with that between them, right? Yeah, because that's sus. How does he know that?
Sorry, I gotta go. Just tell them. Okay, now, just do it.
You're focusing on the wrong thing. I mean, focus on that, but later, not right now. Holy shit, this is intense. See, now this I actually care about. It's Brock. But Don Eladio, fuck that guy. I don't give a shit about Don Eladio. Did he actually fucking do it? Is that what that plant was supposed to be? Like it's poison or something?
Who's with you?
No one, just me. Let me in.
He's gotta protect himself. He is the danger. Hey, Walt, guess who knocked? Not you. That's who.
They took me out into the desert. They put the desert on my knees. They threatened my family. And not just Hank. My wife, my children. It's a matter of time now.
See, in my head, I'm like, well, would Walt do that? I know he's like murderous now. He just wants to murder everyone, but that's the child. That's different. He is fucking gone, though. And that is one thing about him, is that he does kill when he's defensive mode. I've said that before.
Powerless to stop him.
This because of Brock, or this because of Gus?
Why did you do it? Why? Jesse, Gus gave me no choice. I had to call the DEA to protect my family.
Why did you poison him?
Who's Brock?
You saw him in my living room just last night. You came to my door and you looked right at him. So don't...
Okay, that's Brock. And he was poisoned?
The ricin!
No, I'm thinking...
We're the only two people on Earth!
I'm thinking Hugh.
Wait a minute. Maybe he went into your pockets.
Hugh did.
Listen, you said it yourself, that you had it this morning. Then when could I have possibly got...
You had Saul do it!
Hugh.
Yeah, I went to his office.
Hugh.
He called me and just had to see me today. His big man mountain bodyguard patted me down. That's when he must have sold...
Yes.
That's the plan! Was that the plan?
I think that's the plan.
Why? In God's name.
That's the only thing that's keeping me... No.
And this is your way of ripping my heart out before you're dead and gone. Just admit it. Admit...
Yeah, that's the only thing.
I did not do this!
Shut up!
It's making me think it's not him.
Listen to me, what would I have to gain? Possible? Could I... Who would... Oh my God.
He's gonna say Gus. Okay, it's him. Nah, it's him. It's him. He's gonna say Gus.
Stop laughing!
Wait, what?
Waiting for Gus to send one of his men to kill me.
Walt did it. There it is. He's not putting this on Gus.
Who do you know who's okay with using children?
Good point. Stop making sense.
He has been 10 steps ahead of me at every turn.
That's true as well.
And not only does he have that, but he manipulated you into pulling the trigger for him.
Only you and I.
He does read situations well. That's it.
That. Gus's cameras everywhere, please.
Probably bugged his house.
No, he is known everywhere.
Most definitely bugged his house. He bugged Walt's house.
You don't think it's possible that Tyrus lifted the cigarette out of your locker?
Tyrus is Victor 2.0, right?
Cook, and you have proven that you can run a lab without me, and now that cook has reason to kill me. Think about it. It's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
If you think that I am capable of doing...
See, I don't think Walt is capable of this. I think Walt doesn't treat life cheaply, but Heisenberg does.
Do it!
I'll do it.
Do it.
I don't think you will, Jesse, no.
Do it.
He's not gonna do it. Oh my God, look at his face. Whoa, he really pushed that gun into him. Look at that. That's a target. Shoot that next time. What a fucking scene, Jesse! Oh, this actor.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna find this son of a bitch and I'm gonna kill him.
No.
No. Yo, what the heck? Well, he's, He's not thinking properly.
Just go. Just drive.
No. I'm going to do this one way or another, Mr. White.
He still calls him Mr. White. Oh. And anyhow. And then the hospital's got the logo everywhere. All right, cool. So I'm so confused. Is it Walt or is it Gus? What? Fuck. All right, I'll write it down and we'll talk later because I'm gonna miss something again, and then you guys are gonna. Anyways.
Unless the family wants you in there, you're not allowed.
That's the grandma, right?
Birdie.
You just wanted to see if he's good? That looks like, yo.
Final warning.
So the family does not want him here then, eh? Okay. Probably for the best, honestly. How did he know? How did he know?
Hey.
Whoa, that scared the shit out of me.
Needs a bit of work.
Ah, Victor 2.0.
Very upset if that happens.
And I could give a shit. I'm not leaving.
You could give a shit or not? Isn't it not give a shit?
Not his errand boy.
Shit. Hey, I don't know this guy. Call security. I'm being attacked.
This guy's an idiot. There are cameras too, right? Victor 2.0, I mean. Yeah, well, I mean, you kind of created a problem for yourself right now, Jesse. But that's not what he... What's his name? Tyrus or something? I don't know his name.
We've got a situation.
You should have done that before putting your hands on him. I'm like, there are a lot of ice packs. Is the Demogorgon here? He doesn't like it hot. I was like, is that a bomb? And I see a pipe, and I'm like, is that a pipe bomb? Could be. What's that red thing over there? It looks like chalk. Oh, okay. And now he's shredding bombs. Lovely. See, he's a genius when he needs to be. Damn, that was a very good turn. This man's drifting out here. That's Gus, right? Yeah. It's that Volvo, yeah. That's Gus? No, that's not Gus. That's the other dude. I was like, he's a bit tall. So that's why I was like, is that Gus?
He's downstairs.
Tyrus told me what's happened.
Tyrus, okay, it is Tyrus.
I can't be away if something happens. If
I am very sorry.
Are you?
I am on the board of this hospital. I can recommend doctors. Make sure he gets whatever he needs. The best treatment.
He's not sick.
I was like, is that a threat? He'll get what he needs.
How did that happen?
The appropriate response.
I don't know.
This current batch is surely ruined now, correct?
That's what he cares about.
Stay with the boy. Tyrus will dump what's there and clean the tanks when you are ready to return next week.
What the fuck? What game are they playing? Is he playing him or is Walt? He fucking fell. Whoa. Oh, it's him. Okay. I'm like, is that the cartel again sniping at him? Oh! The guy looks confused. I thought he's going to give us a look that will confirm or deny or something, but I think it actually did. I'm saying he didn't, but I think it did. The guy looks confused. The look he gave us is a look of confusion. I don't think he did it. I think it is Walt. No, wait, why is he confused? Does he notice something about his car? What's going on?
Why did you...
Is that why he's confused?
Why did you stop?
Is that a bird or a piece of paper? Yo, what? Oh, I thought he was gonna look straight at him. But still, how the hell? This guy's a superhero. How does he know? Or villain, I guess. Super villain. Superpowers. Yo, hide your bald head. The sun is shining off of it, bro. And he's got the glasses. It's reflecting the sun, bro.
Come on, come on.
Yo, he's looking right at him. No, he isn't. You found him? You found him? You found him? He found him. That time it was a bird. So he saw him. Why else did he leave? I was looking at the corner. I'm like, is he gonna come out? Oh, come on. Is he gonna walk out of the corner? Gus. Okay, so that just happened. It's a brilliant episode. Pretty intense. Things are moving along pretty well. And yeah, I'm confused. Let's talk about it though. Oh, before we do talk about it though, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this episode and pretty much everything else, and also if you want the next episode, it is available right now on Patreon, link in description. Also, probably the next one, episode after the next, is available as well. If it's not available right now, it will be in a day or two. And yeah, thank you patrons, thank you YouTube members and subscribers for supporting me all this time. And yeah, this was a pretty good episode. Very intense. I wouldn't say it was more intense than that Hank one though. You know, Hank with the cousins or the twins. Are you know what I mean when I say cousins or twins? I'll use that interchangeably. But I mean the two bald pricks basically. I think that remains to be the most intense thing I've seen. Last episode was ridiculous as well. Think still. Yeah, last episode was ridiculous as well. This was pretty intense as well. But last episode I would say was more intense than this. For me at least. You might disagree, and if you do let me know which moment was just insane for me. It was, I think, see, here's the thing about me is that I care way too much when it is people that I like or care about. Does that make any sense? Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. Like when it's Gus, I don't really like Gus. You know what I mean? Like I care, but I care in the sense that I don't like him all that much. You know, I feel bad for him for what happened to Max, and you know, that's, at the end of the day, he's a murderer, right? Now the same thing applies to Walt. Walt is a murderer as well. We have had this journey with Walt, so in that way, I do care a little more about him. Well, not a little, a lot more about him than I do about than Gus. But then there's Hank, who is clean, or the cleanest, I would say. Not completely clean, but the cleanest out of all of these people. And so then when something's going on with him, like with the cousins, I'm like, all right, come on now. And also Hank is kind of a side character, so I'm like, he could die. Whereas with Walt, I'm fairly certain he's not gonna die before season 5. You know what I mean? And I mean, we're almost at season 5, so it's kind of that element is playing a little bit into it as well. So I think that might be one of the reasons why I didn't find this as intense as that Hank one, because I was like, oh, Hank's dead. Because and I mean, honestly, let's be honest. How many times did he get shot in that sequence? A lot, right? So you're like, okay, well, fuck, he's dead. So that just happened. Yeah, so Walt is, so I want to, so okay, what I've written down here is, right, that is exactly what Walt said. It's like a flu, it just keeps going. That's when he was explaining to, in the other episode, when he was explaining to Jesse. So, and then Andrea says the exact same thing. So my mind immediately was like, Walt. Then we saw that search thing. Now that could just be a throwaway thing, although Jesse didn't mention it, so I think it is important. And so I'm like, well, Saul is doing everything that Walt is asking him. Now, if Gus asks him, he probably will do it too. That's the thing about Saul, is that he's a criminal lawyer. Do you know what I mean? So, but I think at the moment, and I was gonna say at the moment he's with Walt, and so that's why I think Walt did it. And then it hit me, and I'm like, well, no. At the moment he needs a favor from Gus. This is the perfect favor. Do you know what I mean? They're like, oh, don't kill me, I'll do whatever. He's like, oh, you'll do whatever? Well, what about this? He's like, it's me or the kid, I'll choose me. Do you know what I mean? Brutal, I know. But yeah, I'm glad the kid is okay though. I'm glad Brock is okay. Because that's, I mean, just think about it really, from Andrea's perspective, right? She lost her brother first brutally, then Brock. Yeah. It's children, man. When it comes to children, they're just that'll never be okay to me, at least, you know. So it is what it is. I'm glad he's good. I'm glad he's okay, or it looks like he's okay. Now, Andrea and the mother, I think it was pretty clear that they don't want him there. That's what the nurse said as well. That you can't be here if the family doesn't want you. Why would she say that if the family wanted him there? It's because they don't want him there. So that's that. Okay, let me think about this for a little, because I'm just contradicting myself after every other word. Like, I feel like I'm just eating my own words, you know what I mean? So let me think a little, and then we'll talk. And if I can't come up with something coherent, then we'll just end it there. All right, so let me think. I'll be back. All right, yeah, I'm not entirely sure, because even when I was thinking to myself, I was contradicting myself. That's the beauty of this show, you know? That's why I love this show so much. That's why I say when it just comes down to just how well a show is done, this show is unbelievably good. You know what I mean? It's brutal, it's intense, and it's so well written. And it is because, like, I literally at the start of the video said Walt is a murderer, and he is. Would Walt kill a child, though? That's the only thing that's no, that's not the only thing. Again, see, whatever. All right, we'll talk more in the next one. Whatever, I don't know who did it or what, we'll find out soon, but one thing's for sure, it's on. Because Gus now knows. I think Gus saw him, that's why he didn't go to his car. So Gus now knows that Walt wants to kill him. Or I think he probably already knew about that beforehand as well. But now he knows for sure. And so next episode is the last episode. I think it's the last episode or second last, but it's around the end. So I think we're going to get a showdown between Gus and Walt. I thought we were going to get a showdown between Gus and Walt, but that would be sort of like the finale of the series. So in season 5 rather than 4, but it looks like we're going to get it in season 4. And then 5 is going to be either him on the run from the DEA and the cartel because he kills Gus and the cartel finds out about him, or Gus kills him and then the DEA is then like Hank, you know, is then after Gus and the cartel for revenge, that sort of thing. And Jesse, you know, is after Gus for revenge because, like Jesse said, if Walt dies, we have a problem. But I think Walt is gonna survive. See, it's that thing in my head where I'm like, well, Walt can't die. So that's why I think it might be Walt on the run in the last season. But yeah, I wasn't gonna talk about this until season 5 because that's what I thought was gonna happen, was that this showdown was gonna take place in season 5. But I'm fairly certain the finale of this season is gonna be the showdown between Gus and Walt. And one of these is not walking out of there. So who's it gonna be? I'm putting my money on. I'll tell you next episode. How about that? I need more time, man. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thank you if you have already subscribed, and thank you to patrons and YouTube members for supporting me all this time. Like I said, if you want to see the next episode, that's available right now on Patreon, and the one after that's probably available there as well. Full-length reactions are there as well. Thank you so much, all of you patrons, YouTube members, and subscribers for supporting me all this time. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a nice